Hello and welcome to an extra special episode of the BashTalk podcast. Today I'm sat in Ambas Cash and Carry over on Every Street in Nelson with a very dear friend and local shopkeeper, Mr. Amjad Zia Khan. And Amjad Sahab, I'm going to refer to him Amjad as Uncle. I'm not going to use his first name just out of respect. It's something of an Asian custom. And so, Uncle, if I can ask you just to introduce yourself a little bit, and if you want to speak in Punjabi, you can speak in Punjabi, Urdu, no problem.
Yes, I don't mind whatever you want. Uh, yes, my name is Amjad. Uh, yes, I moved here in 2017 from Holland.
And whereabouts are you from in Pakistan?
We are from Abbottabad.
Abbottabad, okay.
Yes, my birthplace is Jhang, but we are living in Abbottabad.
Okay. And then, so it was Netherlands before that.
Yes, I went to Netherlands in 1987,
Okay.
and from 1987 till 2017, I lived there.
Okay. What did you used to do there?
First, yes, I start studying there. I did a logistic management.
Okay.
Yes, masters in a logistic management.
Okay.
Then I find a job there in the National Archives. So I worked there in the National Archives till 1996. Then I took a golden shake hand, and then I started my own business.
What kind of business was that?
There I had also a grocery shops.
Oh,
First
okay.
I had a laundry, then I had a grocery shops. Then in 2000, 11 January 2000, I went to Pakistan. Then I lived in Pakistan for 10 years.
So why did what made you go back?
Just I want to do something for my country, so I went back actually.
Okay.
So I lived there in Pakistan. There were also tough times in Pakistan also from 2008 onwards when we had too many bomb blasts and
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Then I decided to come back to Holland. So
Okay.
in 2010, then I came back to Holland. Actually.
And then, so from Holland, so did you start your businesses again, or did you do something else?
Yes, I started my business again from 2010. That time I was doing only import export and then buying a goods and then selling that again.
So mainly grocery type of things.
No, actually that was white goods like washing machines,
All right.
fridges, such like that things.
Okay.
Just whatever the good was.
Whatever you could
Buying
make
and
money on.
selling that, yeah.
Well, that's really interesting.
And then we decided in 2016 that we are going to move to UK actually.
So did you already have family in Nelson? Or
No.
so you just said, right, we're going to go to
Just,
the UK.
yeah. Just I came to met here, my best friend here. He was living here.
Okay.
Then we find Nelson, very beautiful place. So when we decided to move to UK, then I thought, okay, Nelson is the best place. It's also a northern area. We are also living in Pakistan in a northern area. So I thought, okay, this is also northern area. So I moved there. So
Right.
like that, I moved in Nelson actually.
Did you ever think about anywhere else in England, or was your heart just set on Nelson?
No, actually, London was also an option,
Okay.
but I didn't choose London because of metropolitan city, you know. And then my kids, they were very young that time.
Yeah.
So I was looking for a very peaceful place actually. So that's why I chose Nelson.
Okay.
So I came here.
And then, so you came to Nelson, but you didn't start the cash and carry straight away, did you?
No. I started to work with a builder first, and then I started my own. Then this was my warehouse actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I rented this place as my warehouse because I needed a place to put my stuff, my goods in, you know. And then when we had a first lockdown,
Yeah.
COVID lockdown, 23rd March 2020, you know,
Yeah.
that time I started charity work. So I bought onions 8 pallet of onions for a charity purposes.
Okay.
So I gave to the peoples for a 50p a bag and 1 pound a bag of onion that time.
Okay.
Like that I was started actually.
Right.
So then the next day I bought the other fresh vegetables that I gave to the peoples for free or against very minimum cost,
Yeah.
So I worked about 1 month or 2 months as a no profit, no loss basis.
Right.
And then the peoples encouraged me to keep doing this, what I was doing. You are not going to believe, maybe I show you the old picture sometime, that we started in our loading area. That was very tiny, small place. We cleaned that up. Old forklift was standing there, old machines were there. We just cleaned up a little space and we put the vegetables and everything there. And then
Right.
like that I was started.
So was it 2021 or
2020.
2020? That's
First lockdown
yeah.
we started from the month of April. From the month of April we started.
And then since that time, you've
Little by
mashallah.
little I was growing and growing.
Yeah. You've grown a lot. So
Still we are growing actually. We are in a growing process. Still we are expanding and we are growing.
mashallah. And then so you obviously opened this up as a cash and carry, but basically you're saying that you were doing building work. You were kind of in the trade then, weren't you?
No, that time I was not in a trade. When I came to the UK, so I had a couple of choices. So first choice was to go in a taxi business, like everybody is doing. The second choice was a builder business.
Yeah.
So I chose the builder business because I had experience of electric and also of a plumbing. So
You've learned a lot of things over the years. Wow.
yes, no. When I came very first time to Holland, then I started plumbing work there. Then I learned plumbing there in 1987.
Right.
So I learned plumbing, and then next to that I also learned electric work because that was must for the plumbing.
Yeah.
That you have to know about electric. So that's why that was in my hands actually. So
Right. But then when you started your business here, because one of the things that when I speak to people when I do these interviews and I chat to people, some of the people that are listening, they one day want to maybe think about setting up their own business, not necessarily the same as yours, but they might be thinking one day I want to do my own business. And so some of the things I want to ask you about is like how you overcome any of your difficulties and the kind of patience that you need to have, because sometimes when people are not in business and then they just see that you've expanded your business, they think it must be really easy.
actually the thing is, yes, I tell you my life experience. Just I from 1990 till 1996, I had a job, very, very good job, government job in Holland. But doing a business is one of the best thing to do in your life, because you are your own boss.
Yeah.
You can earn your own money. You are not dependent on anybody else. You don't have to listen to anybody else.
Yeah.
You can explore yourself. You can bring 100% of your input, your energy, everything in that, and then that is in your hand. How hard you are going to work, and then we believe in Allah also that He helps us always. And then I prefer to do my own business than to do something for somebody else actually.
Okay.
Because then you are totally independent. The whole time control is in your hand.
Yeah.
And you can do whatever you want. Difficulties are there, of course. There are a lot of difficulties, especially in this area. You must have a good choice of a business. You must have a financial support. you must have a free time. You have to suffer a lot.
Yeah.
Like a family-wise, you have to suffer because you have to spend your lot of time
So
in
you're
the
basically
business.
here from early morning all the way till
Oh
late
yes,
night.
of course. In this business, the hard thing is to buying a vegetable actually.
But
The
early
veg and
morning.
fruit.
Yeah, yeah.
I have to wake up at 4 and then I go to the veg market and then I come back at 9 or 10. That is the hardest thing.
And then you still have to stay awake and run the business for the
Of
rest of the
course,
day.
then you are busy the whole day doing the buying.
Yeah.
Actually, grocery business is not so simple and easy business. Each and every product what you see in this shop, that is a headache actually. Each product. If you have, then you have to take it. Then you have to take a good care of that product. If you don't have, then you have to buy that and then bring to your shelf also.
Yeah.
And then your customer demand is very huge. You know,
Yeah.
each and every customer, he has his own needs. So when he come to your shop, then he require the things what he needs actually.
Hmm.
Sometimes he don't want to buy the stuff what you have on your shelf.
Yeah, yeah.
He especially want the special brand, special things.
And then you have to make a decision that
Yes,
if I buy one for this customer, then our other customer's gonna buy it, and it's a risk,
that
isn't
is
it?
very difficult in this business
Yeah.
to take such decisions because now we have in this shop about 4,500 items,
Wow.
and then if you see, then we have to take care of that 4,500 products actually, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
and then each and every product is important. And then when one product is a sell out and your shelf is empty, and then one customer that is special, one customer come in, then he's going to point out that product only. That hey, you don't have that. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
that time is embarrassing actually. I feel very embarrassed that hey, shit, I don't have that product. What I
yeah,
have to do? Then
yeah,
you
yeah.
have to run again and then doing your groceries and like that.
So you've also got like a butcher's now as well. You've got a good arrangement going as well. How did that come about?
We are very nice and neat and clean butcher shop. Uh, we have two butchers working there, and we are very selective quality meat actually. You know, our butcher, Mr. Zamir, is very very experienced,
Yep.
and he buy only quality meat. He select only quality meat. We s- uh, we also promise to our customer that we sell only the quality meat,
Yeah.
and then 100% halal also.
Oh, mashallah, yeah.
We guarantee that our meat and the poultry is 100% halal.
No, that's good. That's good. You are providing a good service for the community. But the question is, without obviously giving away any secrets, but have you got any plans for the future? Have you got anything you can tell us?
Just I want to expand more and more and more and more. Actually, that's my plan. And then uh, just I have a couple of good plans and big plans. Expansion is my plan also.
Hmm.
I want to have some kind of what you call like small takeaway bakery inside, sweet shop inside,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
milkshakes, desserts, like that stuff in the
Basically,
shop.
yeah, 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 yeah,
This time you need such things in your shop
yeah.
because the peoples come to your shop, then they want to spend some time, then they have, uh, uh, then they can get whatever they want, the drinks, fresh juices,
Yeah.
some snacks like that things. So I want to expand. Uh,
I
I
think,
want to have some little small kind of takeaway type that you
yeah.
can come here.
I think also that you got to consider also that for me, I mean, I'm not far from where you are, and a lot of people locally use the shop, but you've got people that come from quite far now. So that the other day, Brother Jamil, he made a video of some Islam cola, and within half a day, you had people coming from all over the show just to buy it.
Oh yes, that was so amazing, really. I was also surprised my son Abdullah, he bought that Slam Cola. First, I didn't like that idea, but he bought that. And then Jamil make that video of that. And then after that, I was also amazed when some young girls, they came all the way from Skipton, I think, to buy the whole tray of Islam Cola. Really, that was amazing, and that was also for me a sign that that we as a Muslim, we try to do something for a Palestine actually.
Yeah.
And that was very wonderful feeling actually to see that. Now you see we don't have any just any one can of Islam Cola.
They all gone.
Within days they are gone.
Yeah.
Within days they are gone.
I think maybe Brother Jamil, he did the social media, but I think
He
we need
did
to
a good job, not
Yeah.
in a sense of as a vlogger, but for a Palestine really.
Yeah.
That and then I am really touched with that how people are thinking about Palestine in this area. And now now I want to do something more for Palestine, and then maybe you see maybe in the future before Eid we are doing something better.
Okay, no, that's good. That's good. And then one thing I've noticed is there's a lot more cash and carries that have kind of been set up probably this past year, past 6, 7 months, and it's interesting because it's getting quite competitive now, isn't it?
Oh, it's very, very, very. Sometimes I'm thinking why the people are doing that. Really, this is very hard business. Really, trust me. There is very low margin, low profit margins,
Yeah.
competitions, and then especially if you take a fresh produce. Fresh produce is always a difficult item or products in your shop.
Yeah.
I don't say that is always loss, but is more of the time you have a loss on a fresh produce like vegetables and like that. And our community is also very selective.
Absolutely.
They want to buy only the best quality dhania and best quality mint and best quality everything. And you don't have a huge margins on that. And then next to that, because of competitions like our Asian culture, we want to kill ourselves and we want to kill the other in the competition. We don't realize that is a killing the other also.
Yeah.
And then they reduces the prices, and that is also a thing that we have to think about that. And then maybe you heard that there are a couple of new shops are opened in this area again.
Yeah. Other side of town. Yeah.
And I don't know how we are going to survive. It's already recession and everything. And then, but we will see. My family is supporting me. My kids are supporting me. That's why we are trying to do our best.
Well,
Actually,
mashallah, I hope you keep it up. Just for the record, one of the kids is behind the camera,
Yeah.
and he's too shy to come in front of the camera. But I believe he's employee
Yes,
of the
he's
month.
yes, he's working very hard. He's attending his university also, and he's working very hard. And he's a best sport.
Yep.
I have also other two sons. They are supporting me, and
Mashallah, it's a good.
they're doing very well. But the main thing is what we like actually. That is our neighborhoods. We have very lovely people there. You know that you are also from this neighborhood.
Yeah.
And we have very good relationships with them. And we are like a family, really, with not with some, with a lot of people, we are like a family.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
I think I see you guys nearly every day now because I always forget something.
Oh, yeah.
I have to come straight into the shop. So it's good to have. But one thing, so if people come to your shop today or any day of the week and they walk towards your business, as they walk towards the business, there's a giant picture outside of Imran Khan.
Yeah.
And he's got the PTI logo as well, I think he has. And
أياك نعبد وإياك نستعين.
yes,
There's
right.
all
Yeah,
that.
so yeah, I didn't see it properly, but yeah. And can you tell us a bit more about the politics side of things as well? Because you are quite involved with politics in Pakistan, and it's something quite close to your heart.
Yes, I was involved long ago, but when I came back to Holland and to UK, I was not so much involved. But when we are facing the issues in Pakistan, as overseas Pakistani, we have a heart in Pakistan. You know, our what you say soul and ruh is in Pakistan. Our houses are there, our grandparents' graves are there, my mother and father grave is there. Then most of time you are living here, but you are living also in Pakistan. In your absence also, you are always in Pakistan.
Yeah.
Then I was thinking when Imran Khan came, first I was not so fan of him. But when he started a health card, you know, for the poor peoples,
Yeah.
and when he started a special portal for the overseas Pakistanis, like you are not going to believe, we all overseas Pakistani, we have issues in Pakistan about our lands, our zameens.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Somebody else is encroaching there, and then have a kabza mafia. Then because of that portal and the support for overseas Pakistani, lot of overseas Pakistani, they had a relief really. Then they felt secure. Then I start support him. When what happened with the no confidence vote and everything, so that make me more fan of him, because he's a lone standing man actually, against all the mafia and against everything.
Yeah.
So now I am a very big fan and supporter of him actually. So that's why I think I am the only one in the Nelson who has his picture outside
Yeah.
outside the shop.
Picture outside the
Yeah.
cash and carry. No,
While
I
my
thought I'd ask you it.
while my son and they told me don't hang his picture because we are running a shop. I said no way, because my heart is with him. So I am with him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it is a bit worrying as well because obviously for us, for our generation, so my generation, your son's generation, we don't have the same understanding. So we don't know about politics in the same way. But even we can see blatantly there are some problems. But yeah, I just
you are
don't know
not
what's going
going
to
to
happen
believe,
next.
my nephew, my real nephew, he was contesting in this election from Jhang.
Mm-hmm.
And my best friend, he was contesting as an MPA from Mandi Bawaldeen. So I called my best friend and I told him, take this as a jihad. What you are doing, this is jihad.
It's a struggle. Yeah.
Yes. And then, Alhamdulillah, my nephew, he won the seat. He had a 120,000 lead. But what the amazing thing was, we have to learn and we have to see that we were calling Pakistani peoples, that urban areas peoples, illiterates, unpad,
Yeah.
what we call angutha chop. They voted for the peoples, they, you know,
Hmm.
and that was huge vote for Imran Khan actually. Only for Imran Khan, they came out, they vote, they use the ballot paper as a revenge,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that was amazing. But still there are lot of rigging, a lot of things that is painful actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is our system. We have to see.
We have to learn to live with it. I think as long as I've been alive, there's always been some
Always
tamasha.
issues, always issues. I am also 58 years old, and I saw also so many issues in the politics. That's why we have a wonderful country, wonderful country. You have all the seasons there.
Hmm.
You have deserts, you have rivers, you have sea, you have agricultural land, you have mountains and everything. But still, we are depending on IMF. That is sad. That is sad.
That is
That
very
is
sad.
sad.
Just for the benefit of the viewers, some of you are a bit younger, but when we're referring to the IMF, we're talking about the fact that Pakistan has unfortunately just got billions and billions of dollars of loans,
Well,
and it's I mean, as far I remember when I was a young lad, there was still like loads of loans, and it's still
Oh yes, is it growing up? It is growing up. While we have everything, we have everything in our country, but due to corrupt politics, politicians, not a politics, politicians, and the corrupt mafias, they bring us to this stage that we are nuclear power, but we cannot use our resources actually.
yeah, it's quite sad. One day I will after Ramadan, I am gonna try and speak to somebody from PML Noon or something like that, just so that I get both sides. Uncle, just I have to make it fair. Well, I'll be interested to see what they say about it as well. But you know, obviously now that we're starting to run a bit short on time, the only thing I want to ask is there anything that you want to say to the people, the bande that are listening? Is there anything that you want to say personally or anything along those lines? Any message you want to put out there?
Yes, only one thing which I am reading a lot now these days. That is what we learned from Imran Khan. That is Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. If we all people, that doesn't matter. You are from any political party, but we are Muslims, and our Deen is one of the best Deen in this world. If we can become a good Muslims, then we will have no issues, no problems, nothing. Then we don't have any Kashmir, we don't have any Gaza, we don't have any issues with the Lebanon. Trust me. There's only one thing: we have to become a good Muslim first. That is only message for everyone.
Well, mashallah, that's a nice message as well, because we're filming this and it's maybe 2 or 3 days before Ramadan. So yeah, actually, you know what? I should probably say to you, have you got any special offers for Ramadan?
Oh yes, we have a whole month running offers for Ramadan.
Well, at the same time, it's like a podcast, but it's turning into an advertisement now. But yeah, no, Uncle, I just want to say thank you very, very much.
No, I'm also thankful that you came here.
And it's just one of those things, especially for the people that are watching. It's just after Ramadan, inshallah, I'll be reviewing my new filming studio, which is where all the podcasts will take place from, and I'll be speaking to more people with businesses and also be speaking to a lot more guests. But I just need to, now that I've got my own premises, everything's going to be more professional. I'm not going to be sat in someone's living room again. But I hope you did like the venue, because this looks like a pretty good shot I can see from my camera here. So, alhamdulillah. So yeah, thank you very much.
Okay,
over and out, and I hope you enjoy your Ramadan.
Thank you.